Hi.
Come on. Come on, Discord, play the game.
Come
Stream.
on, Discord.
Ah, there we are. Oh, we've disappeared. We're coming back and forward. We're back.
Oh, wait.
It's like coming in and out, isn't it?
Hold on.
You see that how it goes through the stream? Although I'm trying to fix that.
We're frozen now. What's going on?
Get that 2 seconds, Ben. But David, Lynn, what's going on? How we doing? Let me set this on a be right back screen and
Okay, what the heck is going on?
back to this. Oh, we're unfrozen. Is that us? I think so.
Are we good?
Yeah.
I just...
Yeah, we're back to normal.
The
Okay,
only thing is
that was weird.
You can't minimise Discord, remember? That's it.
I didn't minimise it, I think, but yeah. Anyway. Oh no, it's disappeared again.
I think it's just any time you're clicking out it, I think they've updated it.
It's literally when I'm coming off like OBS. So let me go to this, put that on half the screen, put YouTube on half the screen so I've still got a chat. Or I can just pop out the chat, that's
Just
a lot
pop out
easier.
the chat on YouTube,
Okay. Chat has been popped out.
We love a good old technical difficulty to start off a watch along, don't we? Always happens.
No. What weird. Unique one that is. It just-
That's never happened before. That's a weird one with the cameras.
Yeah, the fact it's just jumping away, but... Okay, I've got a chat. I've got us on screen. Okay, we're good anyway. That'll do. Another thing I can't see right now is how many people are in here. So... you can just...
No, I'll keep an eye on that for you.
Yeah. Updates and that, see if there's anything crazy around.
Yeah.
But anyway, yes, chat. How are we doing? Todd Catwell asked the question what it's like to play for this season. He said it's a stupid question with the semi-final coming up. We're still got games to win because we're Glasgow Rangers Football Club. But it is still hard to get extremely motivated for this. I can't be the only one that's already get one eye on this game, one eye on next week. Because next weekend is really all the season's about in a minute. This is, yeah, I mean, I see quite a few people celebrating Celtic drawing a game against Motherwell yesterday, and I'm like, man.
I mean, that still puts them, what, 10 ahead?
Probably if we win this. Yeah, 10. Like, it doesn't matter unless they have an absolutely catastrophic meltdown of
the split.
The draw does not matter at all. It should matter. It's the sort of result that we should be celebrating, but we've messed up that much ourselves that we can't even take advantage of it. But hey, next season. But I was toying about with this, Dalus. Would you have liked to have seen a full strength team here? Are you happy with this team, or would you have rested a couple more? I mean, we say full strength team. We don't have many actual choices in some places. Full strength just basically means are Tillman, Cantwell, and Raskin playing. That's like the...
Yeah, basically.
Yep.
I don't know. I mean, it's like we said, it's that debate. We're, like, obviously we're Rangers, we want to win. Like, every fan hates seeing us lose, but like... Oh, every fan hates their own team losing, but especially with Rangers, it's that thing. We are the most successful team in football. Most trophies, everything. Winning is our standard. So, after a horrendous season like we've had, which in itself, by the way, the amount of points we've won, almost any other season we would have won. But, so I'm split. I want to see us win, but at the same time, the semi is very important, and I'd like to see
Very important.
I don't know. I don't know, mate. I really don't know. I can't answer that for you, mate. I don't know.
It's just the ideal situation is you try and get a couple of goals early and then get some of the bigger boys off, and that's the dream for it today.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I would have started with a slightly weaker team, then brought them on if needed, because a couple of changes, I'm not saying change your starting 11, but a couple of changes in there to rest. Maybe the likes of, as I've said there, Tillman, Cantwell, Raskin for next weekend shouldn't be game changing playing against a team like Aberdeen. I mean, we've still got more than enough quality to be going out and getting the job done with a couple of changes. But I get it though. Beale just wants to work on the system and wants this team. This is what he sees as his strongest starting 11. The scoreline doesn't reflect it, but for large periods of the game against Celtic we were the better team, very comfortable through, except our own mistakes yet again. So realistically, how many games in a row are we going to have these mistakes against them? But because if we can keep that same level of performance, we'll be alright without our shooting ourselves in the foot. Hey,
I mean, let's be real, mate. Overall, the team didn't shoot themselves in the foot. Davies shot us in the foot.
don't you forget Shooter.
Yeah, okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. That one though, it was a horrific back pass, but also McGregor could have been out to it quicker. Any other keeper that's not as slow off their line as McGregor probably gets to that.
I've been a slagger on McGregor for like 2 seasons now, but I can't even put it on him, man. I'd be just demoralised by centre half playing a back pass to me.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to get Suter out of it. It was horrendous. It was horrendous for Suter. I guess what I'm trying to say is it was horrendous for the centre back, but any other keeper might have been able to bail us out of it. It wasn't McGregor's fault. It was the horrendous back pass, but another keeper might have managed to bail us out of it. But then again, you can't put that against McGregor, because how many times has he bailed us out of something in the past? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Shooters as a donkey is the opinion of Lemons, which can sum it up a fair bit. But he does have a chance again today. And what you would say is the way it word it, but I would say third hardest game of the year, because usually Celtic away is the hardest, Celtic at home is the second hardest, then Aberdeen away tends to be the third hardest game of a full season for us. So it's a chance for Suter again to try and rectify himself a little bit from the opinions already solidifying a lot of Rangers fans' minds, because I mean they had a couple of games before his big injury again at Rangers, and from them couple of times we've seen him, it was not convincing. Then he's come back and he's done that. It's a long way back, because it tends to be once the Rangers fans have made up their mind, it's good luck to you overturning it, man. Good luck.
You literally need.
Can we think of a player that's happened to?
Lundstrom, his European run.
Oh, he's went the opposite way. That's
no, yeah, but fans did not like Lundstrom at first. He had one good game to start, was horrendous for a while, and then his European run turned fans round again. Fans went from not liking Lundstrom to loving him with that European run. But as you said, now he's gone back down the other side of the hill.
I'm trying to think if it's just a player that was just honking for ages, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, he's actually alright. I don't think our current team is.
No, I can't think of any in our team.
Burner's hot and cold every week.
Yeah. Bassey, maybe he's not our current team, but
Bassey's a good example of it. Yeah. He was a good example of it.
A couple of games, and then he was an absolute diamond.
I think it was just more when he went into playing a bit of both, being centre half and left back and bombing up there. That was a good example of it, I think, actually. Coming up in just a minute. Well, 2 minutes. Kick off advertising. What were we saying for it today then?
I suppose we better go through the team as well. Give our predictions, go through the team, mate.
Okay. Mate, it's just as usual. All I speak about lately is just Raskin Cantwell Tillman. It's all that's in my mouth. It's all that I want to see. It's literally, that is it from now on. Bin the rest of them, don't care. Raskin, Cantwell and Tillman are on the pitch. But yeah, yep. Dallas has got it on screen and now he can run through it.
Yeah. Oh, pardon me. So, starting lineup today, we've got McGregor at the back again, Tav, Suter, Davies, and Barisic. That back four that we're seeing quite a lot right now, with Goldson being out. Midfield, we've got, well, we've spoken about them all already. Lundstrom, Raskin, and Cantwell, and then our front three, we've got Tillman, Fashion, and Morelos. So, with the talk going about is Morelos' head already turned? It's a game today where it's, if his head already is turned, show that you've still got that fight, show that you do want to go straight into another starting team if you are looking at other teams, and if you're going to sit and say your head's not turned, show that you want that, you've got that fight and you want that place in the team. Fashion's been decent as of late, to be fair. He's been enjoying a nice wee run. Tillman, Cantwell, Raskin, I'll let Steely talk about that. He's probably their biggest fan right now. I'll let Steely talk about that one.
Did you know about Raskin in the airport, mate? I've not spoken about it.
What, the fact that you met Raskin and Hadji in the airport when you were in
Hadji was there, aye, but Raskin. Here we go.
No, mate,
Aberdeen notes was in with their flares and everything.
3 different group chats. Didn't know about it at all, mate.
Your bench today. Well. I'd like to see. Like, this is the sort of game that I'm talking about having Beale Rice on for. Lovelace on the bench, maybe coming on a bit later on, but Beale Rice I'd love to see instead of Lundstrom today, for example. I think it's the game for them. Like, when are the youths ever going to get? When are they ever going to get a chance? Like, see, if you're them as well, I know the manager's obviously in their ear, we don't know what their conversations is, but man, if I'm them, realistically, they're not going to come out and say it publicly, but these players know the league's done, you know what I mean? Like the fact that you're still not getting a chance here, I know they're going to love being in and around the actual first team squad and on the bench, Lovelace and Rice, and having the team talks, having the pre-match, everything, but you cannot be far away from them starting.
No.
But at the same time as well, like we touched on earlier about Beale wanting this strongest team, shall we say, to gel together, to keep it going, to be ready for next week. But then at the same time, now we're risking injuries, we're risking suspensions, and welcome to football.
Yep.
Yeah, I tell you, someone that I'm maybe surprised didn't start today was Rabbi Matondo, and the past couple of games that, well, past couple of little cameos we've seen him have. Beale, I think Beale's talks quite well of him. But we'll see what he can do with the 1.5 million man without injuries for a while. But your view good for the game, Dallas? Eh?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm golden. I'm golden.
Predictions then.
I'm going to go with 3-0.
I like it, by the way.
I don't think we're going to need an Arfield last minute masterclass. I think it's going to be 3-0 today.
Might go the opposite today, mate. I'm going to go 3-1. We're usually the opposite. Yeah, what's the clock in the Rangers TV doing, by the way, Dallas?
Hey! The 11,000th minute of the game here. They've been playing a while, boys. They must be, what, is this just rotating subs or something, this game, to be going for that long? What's going on?
We are 30 seconds into the game. I'm just setting my timer up properly because I was a bit confused looking at Rangers TV here.
They've got rid of their over they've got rid of theirs. They're like, oh. Someone's
getting fired in the Rangers TV studio here. Rangers, by the way, in the all blue kit. Stunning. My favourite.
We've said it all last season. This is by far my favourite kit. It was last season we were wearing this in Europe sometimes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done it a couple of times, to be fair. Putting this timer on the nose because we're roughly about a minute, but I'll get that to the exact time in a second.
Lemons got Morelos and Cantwell for a 2-0. Okay.
Yeah, we're on time now. We're on time now with the game, chat. Yeah, what do we think of Duke, chat? I'm wanting to hear this. Because there's been a lot of talk about him, and then it's hyped up again because Fabrizio Romano spoke about him, and as soon as he mentions anyone, that's it, they're a superstar. A lot of people, I'm not going to lie, like, you know what I mean? The only time I see him is you're playing against us, do you know what I mean? But I've not seen enough of him, but there is a lot of people raving about this boy, saying he's far too good to be playing for Aberdeen, and is he good enough for Rangers? A lot of fans saying no. I've not really got an opinion, if I'm honest. But there's a lot of names interested in the boy. But yeah, I'm backing a Morelos goal today. I like that, Lemon. And with this as well, is this potentially going to be the last time that we will see Alfredo Morelos playing at Pataudry?
Possibly.
Where he has taunted them over the years.
I forgot I've got both teams to score sitting in my bet slip, so now I'm going 3-1 with you, mate. I'm joining you in 3-1.
It's from Mount. But this centre half pair, mate, I think I'm always going to have the team we're playing with a 1 on the score sheet, unfortunately. Not seen that, lads, mate. Is it PG? Can you share it? He's not going for Rangers. Brian, that's just about it. This is a recurring theme, unfortunately. You're seeing, well, not the Italy parting, a bit like players that are playing in the SPFL, and then Rangers fans are like, nah, he plays for them, nah, not good enough. Who have you got? You've got obviously Lewis Ferguson. Let's be honest, he would have been good enough to be playing here. You see what he's doing in Italy. Who's another one? Another Aberdeen player. I know he's only on loan at the time. I remember James Madison when he scored that screamer a free kick against us. Obviously Leicester's star man. He wouldn't get in the Rangers team. You know, like, I think we just kind of we look down too much. I know the teams as a whole are pish, but Hickey's another one. Yep. Yeah. There is some diamonds in the mud, for a way to say it, of the lower teams in the SPFL. Still haven't heard of after getting linked off. That's brutal. But that would just be agents linking it, lads.
Wasn't a superstar player for us or anything, but look at like the players we have brought in for like the steady teams in the league. You know what I mean? Even going back to like fan favourites, like what was it? Dundee United, we got Noble for. I can't remember who we got him for. Dundee United comes to mind, but
I don't think so. I don't think he ever played for Dundee United.
There's someone we got for Dundee United, I'm sure. Who was it?
Not sure, mate. Oh, Kamara was Dundee. If you might be thinking of that.
That might be it.
Gabi. I mean, he's a problem for this league. I would not like to be seen as playing him in like the European games, but
oh no, it was Dundee. We got Noble for, not Dundee United. It was at Dundee 2002 to 2004, then came to us in 2004. I knew it was Dundee. It was a 50-50 guess on what team.
It's been a while, chap. David, how are you, mate? Lynn, yeah, it's too long. Gordon, how are you, mate? Yeah, it's been like a month or something since I watched along. And by the way, seeing this split that's coming up, we're going to have, what, 5 games? Oh, 5 games for a split then, wasn't it? Well, it was top 6 in a split, so yeah, another 5 games.
Yeah.
And I believe at least 3 of them are going to be at home. I think it's maybe even 4. I believe we've got St Mirren away to play in that.
I mean, are the fixtures aren't out for the split yet, are they?
No.
No.
I don't know if they're out after this game or after the semi-final.
Yeah. I was going to say, because I was just having a look in the actual league website there and I couldn't see them.
Nah, nothing's out yet, mate. Ah, that's that foul, Tillman. Yep, well done winning the ball back, though.
Cantwell's the ball there, yep, finds Cantwell in the middle.
Drives it forward with Sakala with the elephant touch.
Cantwell, though, not letting his man go, getting involved. Just a bit of shoulder to shoulder there, ref, let it go.
It's good strength. That's not a foul, man. It should just be a throw-in. Or that should be... I know, but I think they two were just fine. I think it should just be an Aberdeen throw. It was just good strength, but Aberdeen boy to hold Cantwell off. Yeah. There was nothing in that, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's you've seen who's reffing it though, didn't you?
Mm.
Oh, I've just realised I'm still on the squad screen. Hey, let's switch that back.
You just want to wait to show off his 60 transitions there, didn't you?
Oh, man.
Very high line for Rangers on this free kick, by the way. Very high line.
These are going to be Aberdeen's best chances, though. The set pieces you can just throw into the box.
And Aberdeen have got on the end of it in the box. It's kind of a scuffed shot, and it's away for a corner.
Corner, putting it behind. I think it was Lundstrom I caught there on the edge of the box, just watching the ball come down.
Probably, that makes sense. Yep. I didn't see that, but probably. Doesn't sound unusual.
Because I was kind of looking at the flight of the ball, looking at the players around where it was going.
Not actually, but here comes Alfie's red card. They're starting already. As usual, Aberdeen trying to wind them up. I believe it's Duke this time that was shoving him about, trying to wind them up. A11, by the way, you're actually on me a point there. I know what you're talking about, it looks like Jeremy. There's actually a shade of that, it's his hair there as well, but that Lemon's way, I back that shout. I wouldn't have noticed it until you said that, but yeah. Oh, I'm not going to get that out of my head now, that's weird.
I'm saying nothing.
Morelos, that's a great tackle.
Oh, great tackle there, Faye.
See if Raskin could have played that with his left foot there though. He wanted too much time cutting back in the right to play Alfie through.
And so far,
ooh, Duke coming through and
shoulder to shoulder there, ref.
Well, I'm not looking at that. I'm looking more at a potential back pass. No, like to me that wasn't a clearance. That was a I'm going to kick the ball towards McGregor, and McGregor's just picked it up. But it was.
I don't know, because if it came off the tackle, like if you stuck
but it was already in front of it though. I don't think that was much of a tackle. Thankfully the ref's seen it that way, but
there, by the way, I don't know if you caught that.
Yep.
But Alfie, edge of the box, Sakala, and he's just kind of a little bit of a pea shooter shot there. And Aberdeen are probably just going to let this run out. Nope. Pressure for Tillman forces the ball out, and it's a Rangers throw just inside the Aberdeen half.
Yeah, but I'm seeing this back now. Look, Dalus, look. Oh, mate, I don't know. He's already in front of him. Duke's on the way to the ground, and he's toe poked the ball back to McGregor to pick up. If I'm an Aberdeen fan, I'm shouting for that there.
It's 50-50. It could go either way. Because you could say he's still tackling him at that point, but... Great touch for Tillman, takes it on one, loses it to the second. Borna picking it up on the edge though.
Cantwell boy.
Cantwell driving. He wants to get stuff done. Lundstrom. Right to Tav, who starts for his knees. And it's in. Alfie!
Oh my god, what a block off the line.
Lundstrom,
Lundstrom should do better.
A wheelchair in the crowd.
He should do better there as well, but Really good goal line clearance there, but yep, good start.
I was wanting the bicycle for Alfie. The minute it fell for him, I was wanting the bicycle for Alfie. But great block for the Aberdeen player in the line. Keeper probably would have got that. But very, very unselfish play for the Aberdeen player there, just throwing his body in front of the ball.
Never fear. Good effort.
Yeah.
Ah, mate, that doesn't even count as a Morelos shot and target on my bet because it's a player that blocked in the line. Counts as a deflection. Disgusting. When is McGregor a happy chip? That is the question.
Something 10 birds a night comes to mind, mate. I don't know. That's a throwback one. Tillman, great touchdown, driving forward. He's got Sakala on the left. Sakala picks it up.
Sakala! Oh, he should do better. He should do better again. He doesn't lift it at all. It's a great move from Tillman through the middle, and it's a delightful through ball to Fashion. And we're just about to see a replay of it here. It's actually a great touch from Fashion initially, but the finish was poor, man.
He's got the option of Alfie there as well. He doesn't look up for it. I think he's just... He knows he's one-on-one with the keeper. He doesn't look up. I think he's just got his head like tunnel visioned into that shot. But Alfie was there for the easy. He just passed to the side and he slips it in the net. But combination of Tillman and Raskin does well to get the ball back there, and it's Tav taking it from just behind the halfway line, and he's just crowded out with 3 players.
Yeah, I agree, Budman. I think he has to score there.
Oh no,
the keeper's out quick in that, but the execution was poor. Yeah, none of that next week.
Don't know who that was to for Alfie there though. I don't know if that was meant for Cantwell or Borna. It's kind of just went in between the two of them there.
Yeah, it's a kind of golden chance that you're begging for next week, innit? And that's that you cannot be missing.
I mean, what was it? It was like, what, 2-3 chances Sakala had in that old firm that he just like put wide or just somehow fluffed.
Is that the future Rangers captain with the Hall of Famer Gerrard that said that, eh? Sure is, mate. It's weird, isn't it? I see him as a future captain as Rangers. I'm not going to give him game time, but okay. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Bit of a collision with Pollock and Duncan, I believe it was, the Aberdeen players. Get Duncan booked to that. He's not my veteran.
I thought it was Hayes you had for the booking.
But no. What do we think of the Shinny challenge for those that've seen it? Card
I'm
unlocked.
going to be honest with you, mate, I can't even remember it.
See if you can find it. It's been a massive talking point.
I watched it like twice.
Aberdeen have come out saying they're absolutely astounded that it's not been overturned, but no. There's no doubt about it. Shinny wins the ball first, but it's all on this follow through and intent and all this after conversation that comes into it, because then he does give a good old stud to the shin, but he touches the ball first. And he's already made a big dive in towards the tackle, so waiting momentum meant to go. I don't know, man.
I mean, I've seen people say as well he's got the ball and he's already pulling out when the stud makes contact and everything like that as well, but... in the modern game, it's a red card. Yeah, I feel that.
No one. You go back 15, 20 years ago and no one's even blinking twice at that card. Or blinking twice at the tackle. I mean. Red card all day. It's reckless. I see both sides. I wouldn't disagree with anyone thinking it's a red or a good challenge. But you can't deny that aftermath. The aftermath of him winning the ball did not look good. Did he get a straight red? I don't actually know. Did he get a straight red or was it VAR that gave it a red? Because that's another thing. Imagine the amount of red cards would have been back in the day if the VAR was a thing. Jesus. Watching like Pepe for Real Madrid play with VAR. Imagine.
Jesus, man. Guy would be getting red carded every game.
Imagine that Pepe and Ramos, the Pepe Ramos era at centre half for Madrid. Ramos was bad enough being like the most red carded centre half of all time, but oh man.
Yeah, that's good back.
Sakala is belted out of the stadium. "20 minutes in, we've been alright. Not complete control of this game yet. Typical of Pataudry, but no worrying signs first 20 so far. Here, what about that Newcastle score by then? Have you seen that score, Dalus?
No.
Newcastle beat Spurs 6-1. They were 4-0 up in 20 minutes.
Yeesh.
And that should very nearly guarantee them top 4. Yeah, Sakala's a nut job of a player, man. It's just he is Rangers, just complete inconsistency. He's scoring a worldie, then he's like missing sitters. It's just Sakala. His touch is brilliant, then it's a touch like Lukaku. It's just
Yeah, you can't argue that.
aye. But we're still bad at throw-ins, by the way. That's one thing that's not changed for a while yet.
Yeah. Constantly giving the ball away at throw-ins. It always happens.
Not now. I've got rid of it all now. Did have it for a while there, but not hay fever, but a cold. So I'm still in the aftermath stage, so possibly, but not really. Yeah, it's definitely frustrating to watch at times. They're officially to get a lot. Last time we were here was Arfield's late winner, right?
Arfield with a double in injury time, aye.
Wild. Lundstrom tidying up well at the back. But a bit of a... There's a lot of players slipping in this pitch so far.
Yeah.
Duke's taking on Tav. Tav's got back in well at him and dispossessed him well. That's nice. And McGregor slipped again, but he's still cleared the ball well. Defending's it's just not pretty, man, is it?
No. Aberdeen, I think, have got their groundskeeping team to get a bit more water on that pitch of the day with the amount everyone's slipping and sliding.
I was pissing down there before kick-off, I think, as well. Not sure, Tarek, mate. I believe it's Sky Sports and Rangers TV today, mate. Don't know anywhere else. Cantwell on the turn. Plays Morelos, who's been loving this wide right position in the past couple of games. Drifting out there, letting people like Sakala go through the middle.
I think it was Aldo, Led Zepp, that actually said just before the game kicked off he was hearing stuff about fashion through the middle. Thought it was absolutely mental. Turns out that's what we're actually doing now a lot. Fashion does seem to be that middle player now.
Well, at least that's always a positive, David, yes. That's always a positive. David, since I know you're such a Connor Goldson fan, who'd you rather at the back? Who are you having, Goldson or Maguire? Yeah, it's interesting. Like, see if Morelos was drifting out wide, you need someone like Cholak in the middle. Like Sakala's not enough of a presence through the middle, I would say.
No, he's not exactly a clinical goal scorer. So it's like his biggest threat is speed. All you need to do is stand that extra yard. Oh, by the way, good ball for Alfie there to Sakala. Sakala back to Alfie.
This has been well worked.
The area.
Oh, was that off the outside of the post? Back at the side netting, yeah. It was a well worked move there to have a nice left footed pass up towards Morelos, who nutmegs a pass towards Sakala. Finds Tillman, who lays it off to Bonner. He has to be brave with his shocks as a couple closing him down. And
I think it just sits his right there, man. Aldo, definitely, like, the play we're seeing is very, very good. No, it's keeper, I think, there. Or was it post? I don't know, even for that angle I couldn't see.
Nah, no, better.
Going post. But I mean, this is the thing, isn't it? The play is good, the play can look good, the play can be good, but if we've not got anyone that knows how to put the ball in the back of the net, all the play before it is for nothing, unfortunately. Handball there. Oh, no, Alfie kicked it straight in. You shout for it, as Alfie did.
Davies covered well enough there. It's the typical of Aberdeen and Pittodrie, though. The longer we go without our goal, the more confidence they'll grow with.
Mm-hmm.
He's just shoved to the ground there from Tillman, and I'll take it. And then he's shoved back at the ground himself. I mean, okay. What each? This Duke boy seems like a bit of a dick.
See, we say that when it's against us, but how many times have we been saying we need players with a bit of fight in them? You know what I mean?
It looks like a few things. So, well, another Aberdeen corner. You know, it was going to be a bit of injury time in this first half, I reckon, here. Between that bit of a bust nose. And just see that literally just after you typed it there, Liam, but yeah, I believe he should have said that, picked that up, to be honest. That didn't look too difficult to catch.
It just seems like your standard keeper coming out to a corner that you should be picking up, you know what I mean? Yeah, I get that it was busy under him, but you take that risk as a keeper.
Raskin picking up a loose pass, who's probably fouled. Yep. He's not done much. Mainly been Tillman and Sakala, the two busiest people I would say going forward now.
Cantwell, when he's had the ball, though, he's had a positive impact.
Yeah.
Raskin's kind of just been like crowded out the game by Aberdeen almost.
A bad play here over the right. Tillman looking to try and create space. He does that well. Goal now. Tillman taking his time with it. Bonner coming over to take this one. Come on, big shooter. Come back in the good books. Yeah, appreciate it, David. Yeah, anyone in here that hasn't done so already, we appreciate you all smashing the like button. Just gets it out there to more people. Channel grow, lets us know you're liking it and all that jazz. But yeah, it's just natural at this stage of the season now. There's going to be a little bit of
disinterest.
Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of disinterest with the league in general, which therefore means when I'm sitting here talking about Rangers, there's going to be less people sitting interested in my opinions and everything of it. That's just the part of it. Nice.
If you find Lundstrom does well. You put Tillman through in the first time ball. I like the idea to get it to Sakala there, but
oh man, Cantwell and Lundstrom a bad ball with each other. They were lucky that's Felty Raskin to keep it alive yet. Tav to Cantwell. It's one touch stuff here. Nice.
To take the Aberdeen player out of the game there.
Oh, unlucky.
That's just the unfortunate thing there with Alfie coming across from that central position in the box. He's left the centre space where he was trying to put it into vacant there. I think Tillman was trying to get into it, but
asking too much of Tav there. He's clever little attempted scoop pass to Tav. He's my luck.
But still got a throw high in the Aberdeen half, so
I would have Lundstrom nowhere near this team, David.
yeah, no, Lundstrom's the way he's playing this season, unfortunately, not Rangers standard.
That one picking the ball up on the edge of the box, trying to get space for the left foot. He can't do. He's just crowded out.
Yep.
Just going to head up, finds Tav. He tries to
and he's like, nah, I'm better doing it myself, mate.
tries to shimmy for a cross, but it's a throw in. It's taken quickly, and we go again at this right hand side. Alfie again, out wide right. This is going to be a familiar.
Yeah.
That would be another win. I mean, a bit before that, James, I think, mate. Before that. Raskin in the box! Oh, it's a great block. I don't know. I think he might have dragged that wide anyway. I think it might have been slightly dragging wide, but good to see that from Raskin. Lovely touch from Sakala to invite Raskin into the game, and
yeah, I was going wide. Oh, nosebleed there for one of the Aberdeen boys.
That's inviting from ball now, and their keeper doing exactly what McGregor should have done. Literally an exact replica of that, actually.
To be fair, the Aberdeen keeper's a lot less crowded than McGregor was, but as I said at the time, it's like that's the risk you take as a keeper. You've got to get up and... it was definitely going wide, the Raskin shot.
Yeah, he scuffed that. Never had the balance right. Morelos going for some sort of spectacular ball. Don't know what that's about. Tav gives him a little WTF are you doing look.
I mean, I don't know what angle he sees for down in the pitch, but for the overhead view we get for the camera, there was absolutely no one there. Alfie was sending that thing to Kansas in the back of that hurricane. Jesus, man.
But David, like, see with Golden as well now, like, I don't think he's our answer going forward. I don't think he's all that good. But I think, she just compared to Davies and Suter, it makes him look that good because he's so much better than them. Like, but then again, I think we should be getting better centre halves from Connor Olsen as well. So.
See, that's the thing though, me and you have both said it before. Goldson at his peak, lights out best defender we have, but it's just how consistently he's at that peak.
That's just wild. The Aberdeen fans have spent 20 minutes of this game singing about how much of a PG wording of how much of a Rangers fan Kevin Clancy is. What world do these people live in? Honestly, this is.
Same Gordon.
Probably the same, man. It was between him and Tav, isn't it? The two questionable boys.
Turned up, had the season of their lives, and what do you know, we're going on.
Fashion, what a waste of a chance that is. Just giving it. Tried to lay off ball now there, but put too much on it.
Raskin does well there to nip in and get that ball back, actually, looking back at that in the replay.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, it's windy up there, man. Oh, my.
What do you mean?
6 the game next week.
Half one. What are you talking about? Half one. If you're talking about Rangers, that is.
Any chance, Lemons?
Well,
Oh, wait, that would be behind.
Well, he's got NL, so. Dutch wouldn't make sense either.
No, because that's not 5 hours ahead.
Well, it better not be, because I've got a flight out of this country at 7:30. Fair. Oh, that's what you're seeing, Lounge. Yeah. That's what you're seeing. You had me in panic mode there, by the way. I even had to go and check. I was like, game's at 1:30, and I'll be rushing at the airport after it. We've got 6 foot something and odd Pollock rolling around like a fairy from a Todd Cantwell challenge here, who does go in the book. He's just stood in his foot, man.
Even at that, the ladies' game in the website's saying 4 o'clock, not 6 o'clock. But that would make sense for NL. If you're to the Netherlands. Wait, are Netherlands an hour or 2 hours ahead, Reece? An hour, isn't it?
An hour, I thought. I don't even know if...
I don't think they're same time zone. I think they're UTC. It's the semi-finals, a half-one kick-off, and then the Rangers ladies is their next game, Sunday 30th of April, is 4:10.
Booked it again, mate. Love it. Enjoy, mate, enjoy.
Yeah, nice one. Ay.
Ooh, Tav,
pressure on, but that's a chop at Tav's legs there. Not even an attempt at the ball. Tav's moved the ball out of the way. That's just a chop at his legs.
I'm playing the dangerous game next week. I was already last time. That's 2 old films in a row. Ben Davies, hold on, he has had a very sloppy pass, which Aberdeen have intercepted. Driving forward, McGregor's forced into a save, and then it's out for a corner, but Ben Davies, again, question marks over his head. What was he even trying there? Where was he trying to put that pass anyway?
I think he's trying to put it through the gap that was just to the right of the Aberdeen player for Borna to run onto. But apparently the man lacks the technical ability. Smacked it straight to the Aberdeen player. Either that or he's trying to put it over him and he's just not got enough lift in the ball. But
it's an inviting ball for Aberdeen, who are up on it first, and McGregor does catch this one though.
Nice and easy gathered that.
Lays it off to Tav to try and start a quick counter, who tries to find Fashion, who does hold it well this time. And this is very well worked actually.
Tav to Alfie back.
Oh, Tillman!
Oh!
What have you done there, son?
It looks like the Aberdeen players.
Good tackle from Suter, actually it was there to stop that, but Tillman, I don't know if he had a little look behind him and he's just misread it, but he tried to play a dummy and it let Aberdeen counter, but we've got the ball back and we've got a counter of our own. Fashion driving towards the box, he's got one step over and he's just kind of bullied out of it, but out for a throw.
Like the way he's let that go though, almost looks as if the Aberdeen players just called leave it or something.
You can't do that. The ref would have heard that and they did get booked.
I know you can't, but that's why I'm even more confused. But at that point, I'm like, oh, okay, what else has he tried doing?
He looked over his left shoulder. I think he's seen Cantwell and just misread actually where he was.
Maybe, yeah. Sakala, hold your line, boy. You just went offside there again. Name a more iconic duo, Sakala and offside.
Morelos and offside.
Morelos and cards, probably.
3.5 minutes on the clock, less than this half, but I think there'll be nearer 10 minutes left. There's going to be at least 3 minutes added on here, you would guess. There's been Ellis offsides, right on cue, Alfie boy. Right on cue. Couldn't have backed me up anymore if you tried, pal.
I know. That's just a screw you, Dallas.
Good position for that save from McGregor, actually.
Yep. It's not a bad shot for Ramadani either, to be fair. McGregor does well.
Ramadani. That'd be an easy name to make a song out of. Do you know who's a annoyed name to make a song out of? Cantwell. How you doing that? It's never maybe something about Todd. Even Todd's not the greatest, but... Beale having a little smirk watching the game, talking. He's asking about where's. Nathan, what's going on, mate?
Welcome in, Nathan. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, you were saying there he's asking about.
I was just speaking away to the backroom staff there about what was going on in the pitch with a little smirk. Punch him with a clearance, which is going to get hoofed back into the box. And Talman gets a chance to drive away, and that's going to be a foul. Yep.
There, ref. Come on now.
Possibly a booking here for stopping the counter. Nick Walsh. Was he outside? Yeah, probably slightly.
Tillman does well there though, to nip in front of the player, win the ball back.
I'm seeing Davies is getting at a bit again already, but it's just the fact of the 4 million in it. 4 million for that Davies is like, that's what makes it even more frustrating. The money you've paid for him. Doesn't look a bit over a £1 million player, not a bit.
Nah.
We have been gonned. Only 2 minutes, is it?
Mate, you know what it is though? It's the Premier League inflation. That's all it is.
Oh, okay.
Ladies and gents, we've got just over 70 people watching here and we're 3 off 30. Can we at least get the likes to 30?
Oh, could be a booking as well there on Catwell. Yeah, I'm surprised he's the only one with a card, to be fair here. I definitely won't stay like that for long. Going into the second half anyway, but Tav with a poor giveaway this time. We're trying to shoot ourselves in the foot yet again. Duncan with a long shot, and it's about 2 yards or so wide. Man, we are trying. Off.
Boom, and as I say, that likes fly up to 32, guys. Appreciate it. It does help the channel out a lot. The more likes and the more engagement we get on the streams and the videos, the more the YouTube algorithm pushes them out. So if you want to help grow the community, you guys know what to do. We appreciate it.
At this point, Tab was just moaning at Raskin there for that pass. Wild.
Tab, he never takes accountability for it, mate.
Wild.
You're talking about the man that shies away from interviews after a loss because he doesn't want to take responsibility. What else do you expect?
We done the last one, I think.
One in how many seasons?
Half time has been a bit low for, realistically, them pretty even in terms of chances, to be fair. From a couple of our gifted ones, the couple that Fashion had to go through, Alfie's half turn.
I'd say we've had the better chances of the game.
Well, Fashion's is the stone wall. That is the that's the one.
That's the one who's got to either be putting it either side of the keeper with a little bit of lift on it, make it just that awkward height for the keeper to get down to, or he needs to offload it to Alfie, who's on his right.
Yeah. I'm gonna quickly run to the toilet. The Dalus.
Yeah, all good, mate. All good.
Shankland rumour again, chat. What do we think?
Oh, aye.
That name never seems to go away from our transfer list, apparently.
Mate, I'm telling you, it's just a wee folder that everyone's got that, right, okay, end of the season, we need signings. Who are we pulling up? But, I don't know. What do you guys think? Thoughts on... I'd say thoughts on anything, it's just all not really been good enough. We've been looking good on the ball. The link-up play and everything's been nice. It started getting slack at the end. Started getting very slack at the end. But, yeah, we said it just before Steely went away there. Sakala, the most clear-cut chance of the game. And, doesn't take it. I said it at the start as well. We've got players that can do all the play right up to taking the finish, but no one in that team is an out-and-out just clinical striker. Like, Alfie's not been consistent enough with it. Like, I don't know, man. I'm not saying Alfie hasn't been like good or Alfie can't score, by the way, before anyone takes it that way, but I don't know, it's just we seem to be missing that guy that anytime he gets the ball in front of goal now, we're like, okay, yeah, I just score. Dykes as well is another one. And obviously, as we said before the game kicked off as well, especially with Fabrizio tweeting about it as well, there's all the links to Duke with a lot of other teams apparently interested in him as well, so we'll see. But as it stands right now, half time on Rangers TV, we are currently just enjoying some of the highlights of the women's game against Motherwell. But yeah. Anyway, I'll bring it back.
Willock's more the interesting one for me. That's a name that would excite me a bit more than some of the other ones I've seen. I think I should go for him. I'd need to watch more. Yeah, I'd need to watch more about Duke. I don't know, man. The Townland debate still reigns on. A lot of money. I can't wait for next weekend. Honestly, this game's important. It's another game you have to win. You've got to keep confidence as high you can be. Get these patterns right. But I'm used to. I don't know. Has anyone seen about the season ticket event that there's just been at Edmonton House? Wasn't actually too busy, so I don't know if too many people have heard or have known, or if anyone here might have actually went. But I think it was actually a good idea about it. The email was out, and there was liaison officers and teams there from like ticketing, from like customer service, a lot of different things. You had a singer on, you had players out doing speeches, bar open as well. My name is in the house. Not a bad idea, to be fair. Much I think we'll spend. Depends if we sell anyone, mate. Depends if like a Hadji you sell or anything like that, but I don't know, man. You know what I mean? Because if you're spending £5 million on the Tillman right away, which I think they're looking to do, do you know what I mean? Can you really see us spending any more than 10? Like, 10's a lot for our standards. Do you know what I mean? But then if you don't get Tillman, you can get 2 decent players for like 2.5 million. I don't know. Yep, no consistency at all, Tom. It's mental that Cantwell's the only one that's been booked in that first half. That's what we've come to expect, unfortunately, in the Scottish game. Okay. Okay, so someone said, David, did you say it was after or tomorrow maybe that the split comes out? Oh, it should be actually, because today's like the last round of all the league games. So yeah. I think so, John. I'm the same on Tillman, but some people just really don't like him. I really like him, and I think what some people have is the almost like the body language of him, because he goes from invisible to best player in the park, invisible to best player in the park. He's not like consistent. Like you look at Cantwell is just consistent all game, always there, always involved. Tillman, you don't see him for 5 minutes. Oh, there's Tillman. Oh, that's brilliant from Tillman. That's great. And when fans see that, it looks like he's not trying, but he's just saving his energy for the right moments and stuff, and he does dig in when he needs it. I really like him, man. I really like him, but I do see the opposite side of some people that are a bit more hesitant about it, because £5 million is a lot of money for us to be spending. I mean, that's a chunk of what we were spending in the summer, like a very high percentage of what we were spending in the summer. And I do believe we've come up consistent. If we buy him for 5, I do believe that the way football is going as well, that you could sell him for 10 in like 2 or 3 years time. I do. And that's true, because you could go and spend £5 million on Tillman, who we've seen he can do it for us. Or do you get 2 players for £2.5 million that are untested in the league and stuff, which is another good point, mate. Yeah. One thing's for sure, I'm glad we're not spending another 4 or 5 million, whatever that was, in James Sands. But the centre half, man, it has to be sorted. I don't want to be going forward with Ben Davies next season. Shooter's probably going to be injured in about 2 games' time anyway, even if he does find form. I'd love to see Yilmaz actually trying to break into the team. Don't want to see Lundstrom playing. We need more clinical forwards. It's like, see that Old Firm game, man, it's so frustrating watching it. Ken Summer, for me, again, another opinion divider. For me, I wouldn't renew it. Like, not at this stage. Yes, I would have liked to have had him under contract to be able to actually get a fee for him when we sell him on. But the way it is right now, man, I would not be too disappointed to see Kent go. He's dribbling, yes, okay, he gets into good space and everything, but man, the final product just is not good enough. It's not. He's always looking to pass it on. He's too scared to take a shot. He's not clinical enough when he does try to take a shot. His numbers for a forward at Rangers are just nowhere near good enough. They're nowhere near good enough. I don't know. It's just he's got the dribbling, everything there. He looks like he tries, but the end product isn't there. You look at that lot. You look at the. I don't even know if they're all the wingers, but like your Abadas and Kyogos and Jotas and other wingers, all producing high numbers, not just like one person, not just a striker. They're coming in for the sides, they're advancing forward to midfield, they're getting goals everywhere. Where do we have that? And is Kent going to bring that? How long have we had Kent? Like it seems like 5 years or something we had Kent, you know what I mean? It feels like that anyway. Is he going to get better than what we've seen? No. He's not. We've seen the best of what we're going to see of Ryan Kent. His finishing is not going to be there. He's never going to be a prolific goal scoring finisher. His numbers aren't high enough, and for me, that's why I wouldn't be too disappointed to see him go.
No, I'm completely on board with that. Quick wardrobe change. I was making a drink, managed to drop a bottle of ginger beer and spill it all over myself, so you know that's lovely. But yeah, so I get the feeling I'm needing it, so it's an alcoholic drink this time.
The Jack, a fit Ryan Jacker would be, but injured again. You can't keep. It's like Roof. Do you know what I mean? Roof, I love Roof. I think he's our one fit or best striker. I think he's better than Morelos. I think he's better than Morelos and Cholak when fully fit. Man, when is he playing? What are we paying these wages for? Yep.
I mean, kind of echoing Steely's sentiments here when we've had conversations off stream and everything like that, but for me, you rebuild around that midfield three. You build around that. Because for me, right now, they're the only players week on week that get into that squad. Squad will be announced week starting 24th. So tomorrow then. Well, this week coming at some point.
Hadji.
I like Hadji. I really like Hadji. The boy was playing well before his injury, but we've not seen him back at that full level he was before his injury yet. And obviously, with some players after injury, they never get back there. So I don't know. I've not seen enough of Hadji back yet to say. But as it stands, I don't think Hadji's more than a. With the midfield three we've got, Hadji doesn't come in front of them. Hadji's probably squad player for me now.
Well, we've seen him play like centre attacking mid, which is between Cantwell and Tillman's position. Is it going to push them out?
No.
Is he quick enough to be playing in the forward line?
No. We saw it tried how many times? What was that second season under Gerrard?
He had the big
kept playing him out wide,
right wing,
screaming for him to play in the inside.
I don't know, man. Depends on money. If you can get anywhere near like two, if you can get near 2 million and over 2 million, man, I would take it. I would.
I hate to say it because I do really like Hadji, but yeah, if we can get the money for him, you take it.
Yeah, cause it's just the contract is annoying about Kent because he's good. He's good enough to sell and get money for. Do you know what I mean? We paid 7 million. He's good enough to go and get like at least like 5 back for him or something. But the fact he's leaving, would be leaving for a free, is shit. But man, I just don't see him offering enough. I don't. We need clinical, ruthless people going forward. He's not got that. You ain't got that in him.
That's what I said just before you got back when I was talking about people. I was like, I love Alfie, but his numbers in front of goal haven't been enough. Like, we're missing that. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying he's bad in any way, but it's like the way I said it's we're missing that guy that any time he gets the ball, you're like, okay, well, this is going to be a goal.
Our stats half time here: Rangers 79% possession, 8 shots, 2 on target, 2 corners to Aberdeen's 3, 363 passes to Aberdeen's 91.
102 final third passes to Aberdeen's, like, I think it was like 64 there or something.
No, I think it's hard to say Beale messed up in the last one. He 100% messed up in the Handon one. 100% back to that, but I think what Beale set out to do and try and do at the beginning was quite good. I think he got that right, to be honest. I think the players majorly let him down. Right. I think the players majorly let him down, and I think we actually played pretty well. We got enough chances for players, once we've got new players in, to be actually scoring. Once we've got a proper centre-half pairing, not to be like, man, I thought we were alright that game. I thought we were pretty decent. Yeah. We'll see what happens next weekend, because if
centre backs, we were the better team that game. Shorter.
Because if we get pumped next weekend, people are going to start asking the question. They're going to be like, "That's 3 old firms, 3 losses," and you're going, you know, like that's when the people start asking questions. Next weekend's massive for the team, for the fans, for Beale, for everything. Next week is absolutely massive. Team's out for the second half. No changes for Rangers here.
Nope. Finlay, welcome in, welcome in.
Handed, oh yeah, definitely.
I don't think anyone's debating the Hamden one was a howler. But I think tactically, the last one was spot on. You just can't account for
all the missed chances, and Davis and his suitors either.
The only good news is that what they're saying as it stands, Goldson's back for the semis.
Yep. Beale said Kent and Goldson will be available for the semi.
I'm not too fussed about Kent. Couldn't care less about Kent.
I'll see you next weekend. Lot of questions to be answered. Right, Rangers. Give a goal. Where does that goal come from, yeah? I don't know if we're going to be getting 3 goals, Dalus. Hold on. I'll take one from Lundstrom. Ooh, that was offside anyway, Sakala. We would have had a corner, but it was like an awkward shot for a goalkeeper to deal with there. Mm-hmm. They tried to shave it right between the post and the...
Are we surprised that Sakala's offside though? So was Alfie as well, to be fair. Just a very, very awkward save for the keeper there, but
nice from Campbell. Davies. That's nice. Bit of both there between Morelos not coming. Oh, well, that happened. That was not a shot, that was definitely a cross into the box, and it just went into the net from very far out. I was not expecting that at all. It was awkward at first. Tav's tried to find Morelos. It's going to be one of those where some people are going to blame Morelos, some people are going to blame Tav for that, but should Morelos have came to the ball instead? Should Tav have played the ball harder? But anyway, from the cross comes shot, he's just got his head up, tried to put it into the box, and it's just chipped over McGregor from about, I don't know, 30 odd yards.
Ay.
Well, interesting.
I genuinely don't even know what to say about that. I'm not gonna lie. Right.
On loan from Celtic, of course he is. On loan from Celtic.
Of course he is.
Why wouldn't he be?
Okay, there we go, the bot's actually working this thing. Hopefully.
A bit of both, man.
Yeah, there we go.
This match of season as well. They watch that back again. It's always that thing of should the pass be harder, should the player come with the ball, but the boy wanted it more than Morelos, to be fair, didn't he? So. All to do this half. Well, I said I don't feel confident in our centre half pairing to be keeping a clean sheet at Pittodrie, but I didn't expect to be conceding a goal that way. That is just absolute pot luck, man. The boy, he's not even looked at the goal. But, hey. Physics going to physics.
He's just saw a ton of players up in the box, went to lump that in the box, man, and it's ended up in the back of the net.
Malik Tillman gets the head up, and it's scuffed. Maybe need to score 3 here, mate. Wouldn't genuinely, Gordon. Especially because we're going to start flying people forward them into space. It's going to open up at the back for them.
Other than the debate of, as you said, should the pass be harder or the player coming to it, as for the actual shot itself, I don't think anyone's predicting that. I don't think you can really put that too much on anyone, but...
Good tackle shot.
Yeah.
Stop him, keep him advancing down towards the touchline net.
How many goals? Yes, I can. Goals against this season, we have conceded
33.
11 at home and 22 away. This is the difference in it at home and away. At home, 44 goals, 11 against. Away, 37, 22 against. Ay. Right. Time to dig the heels in, show a bit of grit, get something out of this game, Rangers. Come on. How many have been to the right side? That will take a little bit more digging.
You're not going to find that out quickly.
Yeah, that'll take a bit of digging for a second.
You wouldn't find that out anyway. That'll be through Patreons. Barristers gets the heads up to find Sakala. It's a bit better. Finds Morelos as a shooting chance, who's absolutely scuffed it. Another half chance comes and goes. No, I would look at more Morelos. That angle I've just seen there of the half pass to Morelos, he waited too long. Do you know what I mean? There is that always that awkward part of I got it or not, but he waited far too long there.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I believe so. Lads, mate, that was like that video. That enough is enough video. Then, well, still stand by. The losers need to go.
Right.
But unfortunately, people at the club keep talking them up, and it doesn't look like anything's changing.
I don't understand how someone that you're putting money into this. Like, you're literally putting money into the team. How are you not concerned that you're not, like, doing more to get a better return on your investment? Like,
I've not even seen a big response from us either, to be fair. It's just kind of like the games look the exact same. Oh, here's 2-0. Unless this is offside, then it's 2-0 Aberdeen. But here we go. Ball into the box, completely uncontested. Heads it back across. Can't look at McGregor for that. You're looking at the defence. And it's 2-0. Yep. There's just no defender anywhere near him. Time to whip the ball in. He comes, let's see this here. I don't know if he's offside or not, but it's the Borna Barisic. So lazy from Borna Barisic, who turns and puts, weird. He turns and puts his arms up as if to look at anyone else when it's completely his fault. We'll see if he finishes a good header, but we'll see that now. Wait and see a second if this is actually offside or not. It's horrendous. It's Borna Barisic. That's horrendous, man. Absolutely woeful.
Lemons, I timed you out earlier for putting stuff in chat before we've seen it. Please do try and hold off. You done it for the goal as well, but until we've reacted to it or until the timer on screen's gone past it.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Rangers commentary team and Rangers TV are absolutely certain here. I don't know. I think Davies is leading just as much as he is.
Aye, but it's what the commentary team are saying there is because his arms out, his like this part of his chest here and his shoulder.
Yeah, past Bonner, but Davies is further ahead.
I don't know, man.
He's past Bonner, that's not a question, but...
Yeah. This is going to be millimetres in it.
Goal, yep.
Goal given, yep.
Yeah, I thought so there, yeah.
Yeah.
Rangers commentary team there were... like going on about that being an absolute guarantee, but yeah, it's Davies' leaning shoulder as well that... I don't think there's much controversy with that, it looks onside to me.
Not a chance, Paul. Not a chance. Hate to say it, but...
Can we do this? Raskin has hunted a bit in the box.
Everything going on in the box there, man, eh?
All defensive mistake.
There's absolutely zero accountability in the team. That is the issue. Oh my god, Cantwell, mate!
So when you aren't held accountable, no. Born will just be there next week and the same people that make the mistakes will just still be getting the game. Like,
I can't believe Raskin's actually tried to take that off Cantwell there though, man. I did say I'd had a feeling I'd need an alcohol drink in the second half. Oh, man.
can we steal a drop at Audrey? Wouldn't be surprised at another here, the way it's going. Well, I good things should always be worse lives, but like literally the team that look what's going next is Aberdeen.
I have got no idea what the commentary team are on about right now, man. Like, they're still saying it's clear as day that was offside. There was absolutely nothing clear with that. If it was, whether it was offside or onside, doesn't matter what your opinion is. There were literal, like, millimeters in it.
So here comes Aberdeen dribbling forward. They're asking for a penalty off a Lundstrom here. It's going to be reviewed.
I don't know, you know, you could have... There's an argument for it there. Ball was already past him when Lundstrom tripped him. There is an argument for it. We'd be screaming for it if it was us. Sakala's offside again! No? Linesman...
Offside, yep.
Yeah, there it is. See it for this angle here. Yep, no, there's no contact. That's... Yep, there's no contact in that one. Not that it matters much at this stage of the game, but hey.
couple of months ago we'd be fuming. Now, unfortunately, we can't expect it.
Much, mate. Matondo, going to be getting his chance. Can the boy come on and produce something for us this game? Just a ping pong in the middle with the ball in it. Ben Davies is ranked rotten, Sutor's ranked rotten, Tab's rotten. Bordering on ranked rotten.
Tav's rotten at defending, yes. There's no doubt about that. At defending, rotten.
Yeah.
For a right back.
Yeah.
The fact that he's got back in his position makes him horrid. See if he had right anywhere else, he'd be decent, he'd be fine. Maybe. Right centre mid, right wing.
I was going to say, if Tav was like a right mid or something, you'd be praising him for his numbers and everything.
Just can't defend.
It's the fact that he's a right back, and we see it time and time and time again, how often...
I told him for Raskin and Lundstrom left on the pitch. What have I seen? Lundstrom is on the pitch and Raskin is on the bench right now, live in Pataudry.
To be fair, we did say that earlier on in the first half, though. Raskin has just been crowded out this game. He's not had a chance.
Because Lundstrom's been that much better from Beale's side.
No, I'm not saying Lundstrom's been playing better than him. Can't argue with that one, Lemons.
I've got a lot of idea why Raskin so often to the Lundstrom there. If it was just Raskin who was the only holding mid, then you took him off for that sub, I get that, but
yeah.
When you've kept Lundstrom on, well, Lundstrom was got a hat-trick now, but when you've kept Lundstrom on, Tav wasted chances, another half chance, just be on target. Well worked corner this year, and it's given chance at Tav a shooting opportunity. Don't get me wrong, it's not clear cut, but it's by a player of what we've seen his standards of shooting can be. It's a chance. No blame on McGregor for that either goal at Aberdeen, by the way. Look at that, it's just. I kind of got with that commentary team being like, well, it's offside, like no debate, like it is offside.
I know,
the ball a bit. What? What do you mean?
I think the Rangers TV commentary team are smoking whatever the board's smoking to think we're actually in our right position right now. Honest to God, man. Like, I don't understand how a disconnect can be so big between a club and the fans as it's got to this season. Like, okay, Wilson's out, Park's out, but I mean, what's his face that's now taken over for Park?
John Bennett.
No coming to mind, didn't I? Like, there's been absolutely no communication for him since taking over. Like, you'd think one of the first things you want is someone to come out and say, right, no, it's not good enough. We're changing this. We're doing this. We're doing this. Like, man, it's depressing. It's depressing.
This should be an interesting post-match for Beale if it says something like this.
Hey.
That was a long punty ball to nowhere. Inviting it back from Aberdeen. Ball on the left ahead. Finds Matondo, who skips past one. Tries to turn on afterburners and it just gets bellied off the ball. Yep. And Lundstrom, to be fair, nips in well.
The boy's quick, but when you're a twig and you're getting muscled off like that, then there's not much for it.
Advantage for Aberdeen here. And it's a good tackle for Borna, and unfortunately Cantwell falls, which allows Aberdeen to continue their attack.
Okay. It's just one of those ones, though, as the game's gone on, we've seen the Aberdeen goals, and you'd never think it, but Aberdeen looking like the better side overall in the game as well. We had all the chances in the first half, never took them. This is what happens, it comes back to bite you.
Aberdeen really pushing for a third here.
Yep. The confidence is there for them. And they are really starting to up the tempo. They're asking questions of the Rangers players now, instead of the other way around. First half, Rangers asking the questions, the chances on goal, the half chances. You could argue Scala should have had one, Alfie should have had one. But second half, it's Aberdeen asking all the questions.
Horrible ball from Borna.
Horrible ball for Borna, man.
Yep. And Sakala chances come back to hunt you more now.
Right. Again, comes back to like we were saying at half time though, we don't have that guy that when he gets the ball in front of goal, you're like, right, okay, this is going in. There's just...
Stop Arfield on. We need some late goals. Dear me. That's the stage we're at. Arfield, our saviour. Right, Tav, let's buy the first man. It's a poor corner, to be honest, but it's kept alive but punted away by Aberdeen. What we're waiting for now is this another injury, of course, an Aberdeen player here. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of them towards the end of this game. I don't know. What is sore?
To be fair, it does look like in the fall. He does go down clutching his thigh, but it looks like in the follow-up there he's actually taking a knock to the head as well. So there's two players fighting above him trying to get the ball. It looks like they've clipped him there. In all fairness.
You've been rather immature and having a go at everything and everyone.
Yeah, I just came in and being straight up argumentative with absolutely everything everyone's saying.
We're waiting for VAR here or something? Or is it still just a head injury?
I don't know. Doesn't matter if you're a Rangers supporter or not, mate. If you're going to come in and just be argumentative with everyone, that's not what we want. Bye. Being a Rangers supporter doesn't make you exempt to anything, mate.
Two in target in 72 minutes for us here.
Right.
Still confident for next weekend, chat? How are you still not bringing on any views at this point?
Or not a ton of space. You've got to get this one right, mate, with all that space.
To have that just sums it up there. That was it there. It was straight at the keeper. He should do better. It's a shot on target, but he should do better. Cantwell's going for a miracle pass there, which does not pay off.
I'll save the miracle finishes for the next game if we need them. Aye.
Tav's got to score there, man.
It's just a toe poke at it, and he's put it straight to the keeper, right? Dan, you don't want to know right now. You don't want to know right now, honestly.
Let's see the team first for your official predictions, but Rangers win anyway.
Oh, unlucky from the Tondo there.
Some say unlucky, some say absolutely pish that must be in the back of the net. Great run, great pass. For me, he's got to score.
I don't know, man. He's hit the post. It's literally a matter of an inch either way, man. It's a bit of a difficult angle. He's got the pressure for the player as well.
It better be decided in 90 minutes. I've got a flight ticket.
The other issue as well, though, Dan, is it's like right now emotions are running high with this game. So, you know, there's a lot of, well, as I said, emotions running high, a lot of anger, disappointment, you know, so it'd be unfair to call it with that, you know, but realistically, looking at it with a level head, it depends on the Rangers team that turns up, doesn't it? I mean, obviously, it's football, it's the same with whatever game you go into, but
they haven't, no, but they're not making stupid mistakes at the back, and they're actually being more clinical going forward. That's just the difference. Mm-hmm. They're not letting teams away with the mistakes they make and not making mistakes. You don't need to do anything special.
Right. And plus, you touched on it at half-time when I was away as well. They're getting more numbers in front of goal from more than just their striker. Like, they've got their wide players coming in, getting involved, getting goals.
Waiting for another Aberdeen injury here. He's literally headed Cantwell's elbow there. Just literally.
He's went to barge Cantwell. Cantwell's just not moved, and he's just went head straight into his elbow.
It's not looking good, bruv. Yeah, surely done. Surely, mate.
They're still going on about this offside, man. Jesus. I'm muting the stream, honestly. I can't deal with them. Well, that's the other thing as well, is it? It's in case of injuries, who's available. Beale said that Goldson and Kent, should be available for it. I say that, watch Kent put in an absolute sublime performance and just prove me wrong. But, yeah, and it's one of those ones that sucks as well, because I was one of Kent's biggest fans. I was 100% on board to get him in a permanent. Absolutely loved watching him play, but he's just not got the form now. And, well, he just can't finish.
Yeah, I had a big kind of spiel about Kent Eller, mate, but I wouldn't mind seeing him leave now, mate. Don't think he offers enough going forward. Doesn't give us enough numbers. Not clinical enough.
Yep. The guy's good with the ball at his feet in terms of finding the space for himself, but in terms of his assists and his goal contributions and everything, man, it's not anywhere close to where we need it to be for an attacking player. Like, that's the thing, it's like, it seems it's a trend with this team. It's flash in the pan players. Lundstrom, outstanding run in Europe, looked amazing. He's been cold since. Kent had a season, he looked, season before he joined us, looked great. Came in alone. Came in the permanent, didn't look that good at the start, then found his form again, looked really good. And then since then he's looked good individually, but for the team it's not been good enough, if you get what I mean. Cav, Goldson, 55 season, looked absolutely phenomenal. Since then our defence has just looked woeful. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is, but then again, I'm not the one being paid to find the answer, so, you know. And that's the thing, it's like, to an extent, an apology to you guys in chat as well, it's like, much the same as a lot of fans in here, like, me and Steely don't enjoy coming on here and having to be negative about a team that isn't performing the way they should. We'd love to come on here and be nothing but having a laugh, having a good time. But if a team's not playing well enough, you need to call it out. You know what I mean?
Weirdos. What else was Alfie saying, to be fair? What else would he be saying? I mean,
if Alfie's here next
that was so serious. That's a meme everywhere, isn't it?
I promise you guys, if Alfie is here next season, that will be a new emote on the channel. I promise you. I will badger Steely until he does it. I will just annoy him until that's emote on the channel.
Most entertaining part of the game, it's one of the times, most entertaining part of the game is Morelos making fun of Aberdeen player for having a wee bobby. Honestly, man.
Oh, man.
Read about it's not been pretty, mate. Not enough Stephen Davis, eh? Can we steal a consolation? Barner swings one in. Dalus has got the tunes going. We're in celebration mode. Malik Tillman heads wide.
Yeah, I accidentally hit a button in my soundboard when I was trying to take my phone off the stand. My bad. My bad.
I'd have patched the airfield idea. He was sitting with his jacket and that on, but
my bad.
15 minutes injury time. Rangers are the team losing, mate. Don't be silly. There's only going to be 1 minute.
If we're lucky.
I mean, to be fair, it has got more downhill since Davis has been out of TV debate, so I will give you that, mate.
Yeah, I can't argue that.
Well,
in the slightest, I cannot argue that.
I'm not calling for him back or anything, but I'm just saying, like, statistically, since Davis has been out of the picture,
we have been worse.
It's actually true. This season in the bin. Hurry up. See, if we lose this next weekend, man, that's like literally, it's your season done and you've still got like don't know how many games to go. Aberdeen in for 3 is straight at McGregor.
Still got the chance though. Oh,
just total lack of ideas going forward. No quality. This is Gallagher gets put in a headlock. That's a booking for Duke.
Thing is, Beale will come under a lot of scrutiny for this game. Never mind, never even touching on next week. Just for this game alone, Beale will come under a lot of scrutiny, and rightly so. The performance isn't good enough, but the only thing I think right now is that, obviously, as it is with any manager, a manager could come in, go 20-0, lose a game, and people would be like, X out. You know what I mean? But the one thing I want to give Beale is a summer transfer window. After that, if it's still the same, then I don't know. But I don't know, man. The thing with it is, though, like, it was the same under Gio. Everyone's like, oh, it's this, it's that, it's whatever. Change the manager. Beale's brought the tempo of the football up a bit. The football itself is looking a lot better. It's just the same issue of not actually being able to get the goals. That's the issue. And, well, everyone spoke about how just incompetent Ross Wilson was. It was, I think it was like, what, 1 in 4 or something. His signings that actually weren't awful. So it's like, I don't know. Beale says he's got his eye on people, is linked with people that he's worked with in the past. Obviously, he's worked South America and a few other places. And ooh,
good effort. I like that, by the way. He does well to work a space and drag just wide of the post there by Matondo, but I don't mind that. That's been alright.
Alright. Again, it's we say it time and time again, we want to see more people taking the chances outside the box, not try to pass the ball into the net. When players actually have the confidence to take it, we do see them getting close and a couple of goals coming to it, but...
Oh, to be in that Rangers dressing room after this game.
Oh, mate, I'd love to be a fly in the wall. I would love to be a fly in the wall in there.
we've not even looked at any time since Aberdeen took the lead. Not even just a second. Any time since this first goal, we've not looked dangerous. We've not even had like a 5-minute spell of pressure, even look like getting a goal back. It's been pathetic.
Yeah, definitely needed. Kane, definitely needed. Reece?
Yeah.
There we go. No, we're good. We're good.
What was I doing?
I just couldn't see it at all.
Huh.
It was literally just desktop.
Try to have the respect and rate the most. I mean, I don't really even know every Celtic player, to be honest. I don't respect any of them, but the best player is Jota by a mile. Yeah, that's for sure.
Johnny, I think that's it. Considering the squad we've got, Beale's got the best out of them. It's just we need to look at the squad and be like, right, this squad isn't at the level we need now. The team looks a lot better under Beale.
Oh my god, we've got eight minutes of punishment here. We've added on 8 minutes at the end.
Well, I think the squad looks better under Beale than it did under Gio, but as you said, I think this squad's topped out at the level we're playing at. We've seen that refresh in the midfields with Raskin, Cantwell, Tillman, and they look like our best players right now.
If I had control, how many do you need out?
Everyone but Raskin, Cantwell, Tillman.
McGregor, the back four that are currently on the pitch, Lundstrom, Fashion, Kent, Morelos. Let me go on the bench. One or two, mate. One or two, that's for sure. Here we go. Davies' sloppy pass, inviting Aberdeen to try and get a third. Ball's crossed out of the box. It's an Aberdeen chance again that is squandered.
Oh, what for? Okay, well, you said including the manager, so what 3 players would you have out of the squad then, mate? What 3 players would you have out, Scott? Or are you saying you'd only keep 4?
Tavis, a great ball across. Morelos not wanting on to that. Great ball across the box. Should have got to have a hungry striker there. Yep, I agree, Citizen, mate.
Yep. Thing is, as well, it's a good idea. It's like it's a very high lifted ball out to Tav, so it's a great ball to find Tav in that space, and it is a good first time ball for Tav across the box. But not one of our forward players have got the desire or the want to actually get forward and try and get on it. The only player you saw make an effort for it was Matondo, and he was the furthest one back. He was the only one that had absolutely no chance of getting to it. Perfect Tillman there, gives the ball away. Cantwell though picks it back up in midfield, takes it past one, finds Tillman, Arfield. Ref, come on now. He's wrapped his full body, arms and everything around the ball to make sure Tillman doesn't get to that there. Graham, 100%. We were saying that earlier. There is absolutely no accountability in this team, and that is the issue. The people that make the same mistake week in, week out, still getting spots in the squad. We're seeing youth players that are looking great in their games and not even getting a chance. I mean, you were saying at the start of this game you thought this was a perfect game for Rice to come on and maybe have an impact, Reece, weren't you?
I was saying what?
At the start of the game, this would have been a great game for like Rice to get time in.
Yeah.
But again, it's just, I don't know whether it's there's no faith in the youngsters or I don't know.
Who would that pair Raskin with? I mean, I don't think he's going to be fit, but it would be Jack. But I think he's going to be out, so I don't know. But do not want to play Lundstrom against him, and I don't know. I don't think he will play Arfield. So I don't know, man. Can't who's in and out of form too often, but did play his best stuff under Beale before, so. Bailey Rice in. Honestly,
I think he does just see Arfield as that impact player. I don't think like Arfield for Beale's not a starter. I think he sees him as that late sub impact player, but
the great clearance there to take it off Morelos' head.
Just puts it up and over Alfie, puts it behind for a corner.
Tabs out swinger for this one. Suitor up to attack it. Another corner apparently. Okay. No, we're waiting to see. Oh. It's a better ball in. It's well cleared. Cheers for being here, Gordon. Everybody else, cheers for being here. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Again, as I said earlier, it's not the most enjoyable thing when we're sitting here having to ask questions of the team and feeling frustrated about it, but we appreciate everyone that comes, hangs out, and makes these more enjoyable to do and have a chat with everyone.
And we're just fully resorted to just humping the ball forward as well. Hey.
Oh. This game was certainly a game for players to prove that they deserve to be in the squad for next weekend, but if anything, I think we saw more players proving that they don't deserve to be in it. And that's not good. Cantwell down, holding his knee. Please just be an impact injury, nothing serious. Because he's still down.
He's onside.
Yeah, he's on.
Aberdeen looking for their third. That's a good tackle by Arfield.
Right.
Thank you, Arfield. What a saviour that is. You've saved us there. Right, ref. Get the misery over.
Right.
Full time, Aberdeen 2, Rangers 0. And if you're honest, Rangers are lucky it's only 2-0. By the way, especially that second half went. You keep on playing the same players, without holding them accountable. We keep giving them game time and time again. The same players that make these mistakes, the same mistakes time and time again. What do you expect? I think Beale deserves a summer to have his own players, to put his own stamp on it. But if the majority of this squad stay, and he stays loyal, if you want, to the majority of this squad, and they keep playing, Michael Beale will be gone by December.
The only concern I have for that, 100% on board with what you're saying there, the only concern I have is how much backing is he going to get for the board. He can only do so much with what he's given, and that's the worrying thing. How much money is he going to get to invest?
Aye. Right, stream. Don't need to hold you up much more than that. We don't need to review that any more than we've needed to. I'm not going to waste your time, but thank you all so much for being here. Appreciate you all, as always, for being in here. The vlog will be out next weekend. I've got my tickets for our Hampden, so vlog will be out in the stadium. We'll see what kind of reaction we get from that one. But again, folks, try to enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next video.